or the bears that you.
Yeah, I was having a look actually, and it makes me laugh thinking of the same stuff. There's a spawn for a bear on the southeast corner of like the Kaymuck area, you know, like the Kaymuck Mountains. So it's
Yeah,
basically like 500-600 meters away from where I ran past originally. So clearly it probably ran in chasing someone else and was still in the vicinity when I turned up.
that's funny.
Yeah, right. I don't know why I'm not finding any loot. I mean, I know it's a spawn location, and I get that. If someone's ran through and looted everything, there'd be nothing here. But this bit's out of the way. I've checked now like about 10 houses and, you know, so many sheds. I'm checking in vicinity view as well, but I'm not finding any loot. I found loot when I first spawned in at like near the coast and where you actually spawn in, but since I've, you know, ran a bit inland, I haven't. I don't know. I don't get why.
I was thinking now this might be a little controversial.
Go on, yeah, mister.
Controversial opinion, so your opinion might differ a little bit, but that's all right.
Carry on. No, it's alright.
But I was thinking, I think I would like Dayz like this Daisy, if it, which I already do like it, so it doesn't matter, but if they did do that, open shit up, and then we could like take the shit with us, if we could, like those boxes and shit, fit them in our backpack.
Oh, right, so you mean like extra like types of storage, whatnot? So like the actual like
Then
cabinets
it's
you find
not
in bases,
like
yeah.
it's not, but I'm not saying exactly like Reforger, because their shit is still a work in progress, you know.
Yeah.
But saying if they did something like that where you could open up the cupboards, or if the cupboards are already open, then it's fucking, they're open, you know.
Right.
And then shit's just not laying on the floor all the time, like some shit could be, or like maybe in some scenarios, but I don't know. I think that'd be an interesting way to add some fucking realism to the game. But shit, other shit's needed first, you know, like we've said.
Oh yeah, I think there's a long list of things that would make the game better quality of life, etc. And I think,
Shout out John McClane, because this does look.
well, this is the thing.
And this is the base server, right?
Like for me, DEERISLE exceeds, you know, Chillin for me. And I know I've played Chillin for fucking probably 6,000-7,000 hours console and all that shit, but DEERISLE is just, it's not just like it's new, you know, or it's different, you know, like Saka or not. We're talking, this is one that has got a fucking city-sized bunker, military bunker. It's got a fucking quest.
That shit is amazing, bro.
Yeah, as I say, like, it excites me, you know. Yes, I don't get me wrong, I think on this server there's more chance there's going to be people in cable, which is good, because that's what we want, isn't it? We want that PvP to just PvP stuff. And again, we can spend less time worrying about building up base defences and more time, and obviously grinding for that, and more time doing the stuff we actually want to do, you know, which is good. Silly thing.
You see the audacity of this dude? This is like Mr. Brown and fucking the other dude.
Oh, I've actually just had to log out and back in, literally. But for some reason, you know, the group markers, you know the things we said earlier about, like, you know, the group, etc.
Might be limited. Careful. The Dark Horde, press number 0 to hunt the marker. That's what he was talking about?
That's actually being removed. Oh, sorry, no. Since I joined the party, or the group, sorry, I have to, like, alerts at the top of my screen underneath my compass that says, like, you're promoted to admin rank and invite was not found.
Oh, sorry about that.
I just logged out and back in.
I should have left you on trial.
You know, and
you work your way up.
Well,
it's not. It's still there.
You could actually downgrade me one just to see if that clears one of them.
It's gonna downgrade, and the downgrade will stick there.
Yeah, by now, as I say, hopefully it'll.
But I will try it. I'm getting chased by a zombie at the moment.
Oh, I actually have good news. One of the zombies are killed. I have found a hatchet. Oh, I think the server connection with the host has been lost.
Wait, what?
I've been, yeah, okay, let me close Dayz down.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, like, it is physically, there is no way that ping can be accurate for me based on the, like I've been having there. It's still saying 17. Other servers are changing, you know, like between 120, 100 and whatnot. Right, tell you what then, right, what did you search for in the Dayz launcher to find this?
Didn't.
You did.
I just scrolled through and found the player amount that I wanted and looked through the players.
Because I thought the same on this. I thought I'll just do a search for DEERISLE servers, and then I can put them in order and I can find it, no problem. And it did do that, but I could not see this server on the list, and I'm sat there then going, why is it not, you know, why is it not showing? I've just done it again now. So I'm a community tab. Map name is DEERISLE. Players, game time, third person view mods are all set to any. There's no other things in place, you know, for the search. and it hasn't found that server, even though I can see it no problem and see its stuff in the other launcher. So maybe I'll just have to try to connect to it via the. Let's see.
You want the direct connect?
Well, to be fair, that's in the Discord, isn't it? Actually, yeah. I'm gonna. Maybe they have it set like this, so it can't be DDoS or something like that, which is, you know, fair enough. If that's the way it works. Let me find the server IP. DIL PVP, not DIL. Okay. Right. Direct connect.
There isn't no loot nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just confused by that, isn't it? You know, wanting to, you get it off zombies, but you don't seem to get any. I found some at the coast when he immediately spawned in, but after about 2 minutes of looting, I just ran straight towards the safe zone to meet him. So I didn't check anything else on the way there. But last night when we were there, it was a day before, whatnot, and tonight, there's no loot in any of the buildings or vehicles. You know, when you use Direct Connect, does it take some seconds for it to actually, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So it won't like hit immediately, because at the moment it's like it's got me back to like the server, you know, the community tab on the server, and I'm just waiting.
Oh. Button. Yeah.
How do I unload the mod, the After Dayz mods? So do you have to have the right mods loaded before you try to connect to the server? In the normal one?
You should already have them loaded because you were just on, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Or are you switching back to the normal?
Let me see here if I can load, because I've got them loaded in the DEERISLE launcher, but I think it might have failed in the other launcher because it's still got all of the After Dayz ones.
Oh, are you trying the other one?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. As I say, I want to put the actual ping to the server, because obviously if it's like 200 plus or something like that, because it feels like that sometimes. I obviously would like to know what the ping is.
I don't know.
I mean, if it's good for you,
you would want to direct connect. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I've tried that. That's the thing. I tried the direct connect, and it just took me back to the like the community tab, like the searcher was doing. I didn't actually connect to it, which I assume is because the mods I need loaded aren't actually loaded in the normal launcher, but are in the you know, are in the other launcher.
I don't know.
Because it's unreachable. But it's telling me in the DEERISLE launcher.
This is the shit.
Offline.
Back.
I'm just gonna try.
I know shit that's sounds like it was happening.
Yeah, I just want to see here if I can get into another server. Okay. So I brewed it out, but you know, not an issue with the internet.
There is some wild noises that happen.
I heard a very weird zombie growl few minutes before I got kicked out, which was pretty. It didn't sound like it sounded like it was some sort of mutant or something like that, you know, some bigger one. I was like, I'm not fucking going over there, seeing what that is. Could just be like a different zombie. Just do a search in the Discord for looking for spawn, just to see if anyone's talked about that same scenario. I've got into JRL, so I'll just wait for the logging out. So I'm not in that issue, but I don't know what's going on. I might just be a verified something. So I can see other people, one other person talking about not finding any loot no matter where he goes. And then the only response are people saying, what do you want? Just let me know and I'll give it to you. Not actually explaining, like, right. To try and get him one more time before Dayz. I did tick the box to add it to my favourites as well, but it hasn't done that.
Can you refresh, obviously, too?
Oh yeah, refreshed, yeah, 100%. Yeah, as I say.
Did you try connecting again?
Yeah, I'll do that now. Let's get the server IP.
Wish direct connect wasn't working.
Yeah.
A couple of times.
And I've checked as well that the IPs that are shown in the Discord are the same ones that he's currently using. It's not like he's changed any more updated the Discord or anything. 111 51 34 237. So the spinning circle stops. I'm still at the community tab. Nothing's happening. Yeah, it's just literally it's just like okay, whatever you've done. It's like it thinks the server's offline. Of course, it's not attempting to connect to it. Right. So yeah, at the moment, it's telling me on DZSA launcher, it's telling me there's 18 out of 100 people on the server, but it's offline. Which obviously isn't the case.
So weird because you were literally just on,
I was
bro.
literally on it, yeah. I was, and no problems. As I say, I'm gonna try and connect to it through DZSA launcher again now because it's showing us offline. I'm not.
Have you got everything off and?
Yeah. I've closed all the launches down and Steam down. Yeah. Again. Steam
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
So I've had that issue before, you know, with the other server where, like, so I'm getting could not connect to the server because it's unreachable in the DZ or launching it via DZSA. Right, I'll do a verify.
Should have got sled, or I got all sledgehammers. I should have got one pickaxe.
No,
Well,
we don't need a pickaxe or any parts of it. It's just it's the other tool that can be used for the same thing.
right on.
Yeah, I've got a shovel, so we won't need like we don't need a you know a pickaxe to cover like not having a shovel or anything. Which is good.
Should I start digging? Or rocks up?
I think what we probably need to do first, well, I know it'll be easier once we've got two. We basically need to find the perfect spot to put the flagpole down. That will allow us to, with that 40-meter radius, will allow us to protect that top of that staircase where our entrance will be, block off the gap below that on like the ground floor, so people can't get in that way to it instead. Saying that though, I'm not sure if there's actually a way to get from that. Oh, we'll have to do it anyway. Yeah, we need to block that off, and then we'll need to make a staircase that takes us from the ground floor on the inside of the cave, you know, like behind our walls, up to the top bit, so we can get up and down easy.
Where's that at?
Where's what's that? Sorry.
The staircase going up in here? Or is there only one?
Well,
that first one?
Yeah. So you know when you go into when you're about 100 meters into the cave, there's that like type of wooden staircase you see, like you know that type of thing that leads up onto that top platform where we'll put like a front door. Again, I'm so pissed off that they decided to make the radius of the flag 40 meters and not 60.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I was measuring everything. You know what? On the other server, in terms of it going, yeah, we can fit that. That's 60 meters here, 60 meters that. Yeah, we wouldn't have a vehicle garage on the other server, but obviously we'd be able to have vehicle garages, so like not a problem. Or not a big issue. But 40 meters just seems. It's like, oh, you can build 75s, you know, 1x1s, which is a lot, but they've got to fit inside literally a sphere which is 40 meters high, 40 meters down, 40 meters wide on either side. That's actually not as easy as it sounds. But then again, I saw someone with a base where someone was claiming the base was illegal because they built on top of one of those school buildings, you know, like the one at Berezino or Via, and they were saying that has to be an illegal base because that's literally 4 stories high. And the guy who owned it was saying, no, it's not 4 stories high. It's 2 stories on the vanilla building, and then 2 stories of, you know, BBP on top of it, which is legal. And one of the mods was like, yeah, it is legal. And I'm sat there thinking, if it's a 40-meter radius, there is no way that school will be able to fit and have all the stuff built the way it was with one flagpole. That just isn't the case. You can't fit it, you know, the school is bigger than that. So, you know, so the corners wouldn't be fitting in, which then makes me think, oh right, can you actually have more than one flagpole? But if you can have more than one flagpole, why restrict this 40 to 40 meters instead of 60 when you can just leave it as one flag, you know, as 60 meters, and just have one flagpole in? Because you don't need the extra space, because one flagpole would cover the entirety of the school if it's 60 meters, but it wouldn't if it's 40. So yeah, I don't understand the logic of making the radius of the flag smaller. It doesn't have. I don't think there's any. It seems like they want people to. You can't make compounds, so you can't like board up the walls between 3 buildings. You can only have one vanilla building as part of your base, so you can't even have like a little tunnel or walkway between your building to the sea type thing, because that'd be classed as a compound, you know. So you couldn't like have a little path, a walled path that leads to like your your boats or something like that. So yeah, it seems like they meant to make a big song and dance about how you can have 75 1x1s in any configuration you want inside your flag radius. But they made the flag radius so small that pretty much every base is going to be like a 4x5 or a 5x5, 3 levels high, because that's all that you can fit into that 40-meter radius, and also hide your flag so people can't see if it's raised or not.
You don't want me to start digging rocks?
You
You
can
sure?
if you want. You can. I just obviously I need
Might
to
as
get
well.
you to be able to help you, because you won't be able to store them anywhere, will you? That's the thing. And if we use the
I
public
will.
tools, have you got space for them? I think they
Mm-hmm.
take up, well, on vanilla they take up 9 spaces each. So
Oh, we can't deploy our shit. Oh yeah, I can drop it though. Can I?
um,
Yeah, yeah.
when we say drop it, oh yeah, do you mean dropping loot on the floor? Yeah.
Storage.
Yeah, completed.
Yeah, I might as well. Might as well get going. Oh yeah, I can drop it though. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Ah,
Nothing.
I'm just doing another search in the normal launch now for DeerIsle map with ping of up to 1,000, just to see if that causes it. But then again, I know when I'm trying to do that search for other servers, it just wouldn't let me find them for some reason.
Yeah.
Because as I say, you're absolutely right in what you said. You just put it in players descending order, and search for the map, and you're going to find it nice and quick without any dicking about. That's such a logical, quick way to do it. But for some reason, obviously the way it's just not doing that for me. Yeah. Did you see the Twitter post that Platform tweeted today, and that Dayz then like retweeted?
Retweeted? Uh-oh.
Yeah, they basically were talking about the DDoS without mentioning it was a DDoS, and
Fucking
saying,
shit.
yeah, well, they were
Y'all can't
literally,
fuck with us.
yeah, I wish, but yeah, it was basically just we're aware of the issues. We can't talk about what we're doing, or we won't be talking about it. We're trying to work on solutions and not talking about the issue. We are making progress, and obviously, understandably, there's a majority. There's 3 groups of people: the people who don't play the game and of course happy that not asked about it not being working and going, oh, no problem, take as long as you need. The server owners who servers they can't actually get up on console for like 7 days now, because obviously it's stopping the servers from showing, so they're like, we want refunds, because I've had 7 days now where my server hasn't been able to be turned on. I've raised it with Nitrado. They've said it's a Bohemia issue, and for us, they can't do anything about it. Like they can't do it for any of the other hundreds of people who are also server owners. And then there's the people who were saying to them, well, look, if you're making progress, why aren't we seeing any progress? It's been 7 days. I think the only DDoS attack that was more prolonged than this in the history of gaming was a Titanfall 2 one, which was literally
Yeah.
lasted like about a month. You know what I mean? So I think, again, I think what we've already said about it, in that it sounds like they are just hoping they go away, because they either can't implement it because the contract with Nitrado doesn't allow it, or they don't want to spend the money on it, and they're hoping that it just goes away. And either way, obviously, that isn't a solution. But yeah, it seems to be, well, people keep saying it's Russian hackers online. I don't know how true that is or not, but if they are Russian, they're clearly not giving up. Right, so again, I've done that search, and I cannot
Need
see it.
any rocks?
You'll need 32 bucks. If it's the same as vanilla, we need 32. Yeah. Right, it's online. Right, so yeah, Blood, Guts and Glory is showing us offline for me still in the DZSA line, so I can't connect to it via that. I'm gonna restart my PC just in.
So I was gonna. Sorry, brother. Oh, it's not for you. It's weird. No, this is dark server, bro. No, I was just scrolling through the pop, and I scrolled like a long ass ways, and I found this server with a bunch of. I was looking for like shit. I was looking for This is looking for a DEERISLE service. I played that rot server and that shit was good. Running smooth last night. No DDoSes. But I ran to a military. I might be fucked. Yeah, I snuck a lockpick out of Dark's area. Don't tell him. He has them listed for you have to buy them for 250k, but they sell for 3k. So weird. Shit. Can't pick that up. Probably could have sold this for a lot.
Oh,
No, but it's sick. They give you the daily spin and shit. What's that?
Sorry, pal. Sorry, I've been talking, but sorry, I didn't realise I was on mute. Sorry, I'm gonna try again now after restarting. Really hope this works.
I don't know for
Right, so
sure.
it's still showing
I don't know
us
if they're up or not.
offline on
But I went to a
DZSA
military in the
launcher,
northeast. You guys hop on.
and I can't find it on the other launcher.
Should get
I'll
Letcher
try
on
doing
there.
another connect again. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get back in here. Again, I do not know why.
Let me see if you got kicked or something.
Well, I looked in the Discord at that. Yeah, Wall of
Yeah,
Shame, no
already checked.
mention there. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Wall of Shame. Archangel.
Is it for having a silly accent I've been banned?
Reason PvE theft and trolling. Oh, shit.
Colin, yeah. No one does it better, man.
Archangel TK.
Yeah. Oh, TK, 100%. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's definitely a reason I believe. Yeah. 51. And 1, 3, 4.
Oh, I got another daily reward. What the?
Now this is the annoying thing. It will tell you about every
They
10
keep
minutes,
saying that.
but you basically, yeah, and the really annoying thing is if you actually don't collect a reward, you've got to log in every day. But if you don't actually collect a reward for like 8 days, you'll be able to get a tier 8 reward, or like if you don't do it for 2 days, but you've logged in, but you've not claimed the reward for 2 days straight, you'll be able to claim a tier 2 reward instead, etc. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't get in here at the moment, so I've tried the direct connect again through the normal launcher and nothing's happened. It is obviously the same IP and port as what shows in the DZSA launcher, but the DZSA launcher shows the server as offline and won't let me connect to it.
Did you try refreshing all?
Yeah.
Or just repairing them?
Oh yeah, I've done a full verify. Yeah, so it's done the verify, and then it's done the it's done the check on all of them, etc. But even still, like I can load up the Dayz to the start screen with the correct mods enabled. You know what I mean? Well, I could do before the restart anyway. But when you then try to connect, when you actually click on play to connect to the server, it just says the server's unreachable. Again, I've not got my VPN turned on, so obviously I can connect to the what's it fucking called, JI one, absolutely fine. So I don't understand why it's not working. Saying that, since I've restarted the what's the name of it? The JI server isn't showing on my list of favourites for my normal launcher either, even though it shows still on the DZSA launcher.
Fucking.
Yeah, I mean, it could be related to the DDoS, maybe. You know, it could be related to that. But,
Yeah.
I mean, that server name, because I'm pretty sure, like, the actual server name field on the Dayz launcher doesn't actually search the server name; it searches the server description, which is newly added in. So if they've not got anything in the server description, you won't actually be able to find the server by searching for its name. You have to rely on searching it via the name of the map, which again, I've done that now. I can't see after Dayz, and I can't see the new one either. But if I go to the DZSA launcher, I can connect to the JI server no problems at all via be on my favourites, but the Blood, Guts and Glory one is showing offline. It's like I'll send this photo so you can see it. It's just most bizarre.
I believe you.
Yeah, it's just like the most. I do not understand what is going on. Right, what else can I do here? It's not giving me a mod error. It's literally saying that the server's not there when it actually is. I'm going to search their Discord to see if I can find anything useful. Server not found or something like that.
Hmm.
I'm honestly not sure. Yeah.
That's what was happening to me. Did everything I could last night.
Yeah. Well, it does sound similar to that, doesn't it? But again, it's just that like don't understand why the vanilla launcher isn't working via the direct connect. I mean, I've just done a direct connect to JI through the normal launcher, and that worked. But doing it to the BGG one failed in the same way it did before, where it just doesn't do anything. You know, you put it in, you click OK, you tick save, add to favourites, and nothing happens. And it's still showing as offline for me on the DZSA launcher. I do not understand why it's not working. search for blood again, I suppose. Might as well do something productive. I'm definitely on the right tab when I'm searching the normal ones, you know, community. I've not got any filters set now, you know, when I'm searching for the word blood, so it should find it, but it just won't do.
Yeah, dude, I think we're cooked. I don't know if we can hit a
Well, I just don't know if it
car
is it
spawn
just
either.
to be, is it just the, you know, these DDoS issues because, you know, causing servers not to be found. Because like for instance, I know I'll keep going between, but on the normal launcher, before I restarted, I could see my 4 favourite servers on there, which included Jurassic Isle. Since I've restarted, it's no longer showing on my list of favourites on the normal launcher, despite the fact I've been able to connect to it no problem via direct connect before and after. You know what I mean? So it's there, it's up, and it was on my favourites, and now it isn't. And I'm just sat there wondering, like, obviously something's clearly going on in the background here, but like so many servers I'm searching for, I found over 100 servers that have the name Blood in their names, but I'm not finding the actual server that I actually need to find.
Yeah, so annoying.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for, I'm trying to think now the best way of doing this. Right. If I blood, how was it? Blood, comma, guts without space. Right, I'm just going to do a search, a more specific search. It should only find the servers in question. I just don't get why it kicked me out before. Because as I say, it didn't kick you out, did it? We were both in the server. It wasn't like it was too many people on the server, and you know, there was 18 people on when that happened to me. So that's like, it's got another, what is it, 82 slots before it's full.
Just trying to think of where to put the flagpole.
It will, I would say, if once you get up to the top of the stairs, go 30 meters from the top of the stairs and then place it there, because we'll need it to overlap a bit. Actually, we need it to overlap more than that. Oh, I need to be there, man. You saw? Did you see the? Wait a minute. Could I actually share? No, you saw the way it was built on the other server, didn't you? Where they had the bit sticking out with the garage door sticking out, a 1x1. So that was the entrance to it. You saw that, didn't you?
You said you were gonna
All
send me
right.
the clip, which you
Yeah.
might have, but
No,
I didn't get to
I
see your
don't know
medal.
how to send it to you, because no matter how small I make it, it's still too big to be sent via Discord. So I'm sat there like, well, how do I send you a clip that's more than, like, what is it? Is it 10 meg or something like that? I think it was like 60 meg. Yeah, so it's done. It's finished doing the search now. So it's not finding the server, even though it's finding all the other ones with guts in it, except, sorry, with blood in the names. It's not finding that one. And if I do a search for after Daisy, Daisy. So like the search is literally come back instantly. You know, like once it's done a full search, it's faster, and it finds all the other servers that have the words after and Daisy in them, but not actually the one I'm looking for. So it's just lucky that I've got it added as a favourite on my DZSA launch, otherwise I wouldn't be able to get into JI.
Should I try to, is there a way I can invite you somehow?
Well,
Me,
actually, that's a good question. Is there a way I can
right friend?
join to you? Let's see now. Find games to join game. Right. Tell you what, I'm just trying that now. I've just clicked on the join game option. From by clicking your profiles. Let's see if anything happens with that. So I'll just do it again. I'll just close down one of my launches in case it's getting confused which launch if it wants to do it on.
Cody's cousin kind of sounded like Wish yesterday. I thought
thought
it was
that
Wish.
yesterday. He acted like Wish Dogs. He basically kept running around in the opposite circles to me in my area and killing last summers.
Oh, he did that to
Around.
you?
Yeah,
That's
and I was
sure.
sat there
Doing
thinking
that to
like,
me
well, I'm
too. I
not
was
gonna
like,
moan because I did that a lot myself, early on. But I was like, this is, it's kind of like having a toddler throwing shit at walls and trying to stop him throwing shit
I
at walls and trying to
know.
do other
That's
stuff.
what I was thinking.
And
I was
obviously,
like,
what
what the
Cody had is
fuck?
like,
The time I went down is he was like right next to me, and then he just like let a fuck ton of zombies hit me while I was reaching into a box. I was
yeah,
like, okay, you want to play that? So every time he kept getting near me, around me, towards zombie, I'd like not shoot any, just run around my zombies, hoard them up, and just trap them around him. He went down so many times. I was gonna tell you about that. I forgot.
well, it's
That's
starting
so
Cody
fucking
like
fun.
had clearly put on a stop and just put his controller down for 30 seconds, and I had to keep running back to pick him up, and used up a gobble gum, I used
I was
an
like,
ability,
yeah,
and I was glad you said that to him because it's like
man,
if he wants to play with us and if he wants us to invite him in future, he actually needs to be playing it. Do you know what
he
I mean?
needs people playing.
Obviously, I'm glad we have that pause thing because if we didn't have the pause thing, he wouldn't be able to play with us. Because as I say,
Right.
obviously, I get he's got kids, I get that, but obviously, if he wants to play a game mode,
Catastrophe, I
which
can't
means
do it.
you can't go away, unless someone's trading a zombie, and
And
it's
I
not
gotta be
guaranteed
careful.
that that zombie will stay there, etc. He actually needs to be there playing it, and not obviously. But yeah, as I say, end of the day, we still got to what was it, 46? I think it was. So cannot
That
complain.
posture is nice. Like if we needed to do anything or like, but top
Yeah.
times.
So I've even tried going onto my Daisy Friends tab and seeing about the servers your Steam friends are playing at the moment. And obviously you're showing online, but it's not showing the server that you're connected to, even though I know obviously you're connected to it. I'll try via the normal launcher again now, via Direct Connect. I just don't get, like... One, 7, 2. Still not doing anything. I don't know what to tell you here.
I'm gonna just go get the logs right now. I got the rocks, so.
Right, no worries. This can't. I definitely think the DDoS may be rearing its ugly head here because it's found 7,000 servers under the community tab here, right? And every single one of them is under 100 ping, which would definitely not be the case. And literally the first like 4,000 of them are showing that they're full, which also wouldn't be the case. So I do think that the information that the normal launch is providing isn't accurate because obviously when you're searching for servers, it's going to find the servers that are in America, which are obviously more than 100 ping, the ones that are in Asia, which are even more, the ones in Australia, which are even more, etc. Isn't it? And it's not doing that. In fact, there's only one server on that list out of 9,000 here. Sorry, two servers which have a ping of higher than 100. That can't be right. and obviously there's certainly not 9,000 servers based in the UK. You know, it was like 9,000 based around. It was like, I think it's 13,000 are based around the world altogether. So I do not know what to tell you. Again, I do wonder. I think it might be just the you know, the issues they're having at the moment that's causing this, because it feels like the information I'm viewing isn't actually accurate, and I know it's not accurate, but it's what information it's giving me. I don't know what to do here. Have you got any other ideas what we could try here? Or...
I don't even know either, brother.
Yeah.
I placed some shit down I can't pick up either, so it's really fucked. So I threw all the rocks in it. I don't know how long it's gonna be there. I'm just out grabbing logs now.
I mean, I couldn't see a flagpole inside, but I mean, it's almost like acting like, you know, there's a flagpole there, and because there's a flagpole there, you can't actually do anything with the stuff. But then again, I was able to pick up the cable reels and the generators, no problem. Yesterday, wasn't I? So, I do not know, man. Twitter. Discord, I need. Oh, the Dayz Twitter got a load of shit yesterday as well, because you know, like the usual Dayz thing they do, the Bohemian does, where they'll put out a post saying issues fixed now, and then 30 minutes later they'll put out going, oh yes, some servers still have the same issue, we're investigating, we'll update you as soon as we know more. And it's like, so you didn't fix it in the first place, because all the same people who were complaining about it in the earlier post are complaining about it now. They basically told people on console, you just need to restart your server and it will fix one of the issues. But restarting the servers actually caused them to go into a restart loop that Nightcrawler will say they can't fix. So they then put another post out about, like, literally half an hour later, Dayz saying, please don't follow the below guidance. The guidance has now changed. We are working on it. We don't know. We haven't got a fix for it yet, etc. It's like, well, you seem to be sure you had a fix for it 30 minutes before, and now there's even more people whose servers are down and can't actually be brought back by Nitrado because of the issues that are going on. It's like
Might have to go play zombies, man.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you tried for, what was it, like 4 hours to get into JI last time, so I feel like I at least owe it to you to keep trying different things. I must have been a check on the Dayz Discord at the moment, the actual Dayz one, just to see if anyone's talking about, you know, not finding server or something like that, to see if anyone's.
I don't know about you going 4 hours. There's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's fucking. It's just weird that you were just on.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was in, I was doing stuff. Then I got kicked out. The server showing us offline in the DZSA launcher, and again, that's it. Then it's just like, it still shows offline for me now. Like I can update the ping in any of the other servers and connect to those ones, okay, but just not the one I actually want. It even shows there's 26. Is there 26 people online on the server at the moment? Because it's telling me there's 26 people online, but it's saying offline. I was like,
there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, like. Right. Let's see if I can find something useful. But silly question then, right? When you've used Direct Connect to connect to a server, so for the normal launcher, Direct Connect.
I rarely do.
Right, fair enough. I'm just curious,
Unless
do I
I'm
have to
joining
actually...
from the Discord.
Right, fair enough.
So weird hearing other animal noises in a fucking.
It is, isn't it? Especially hearing a bear, like, wait a minute.
so fucking.
Yeah.
Got 30 logs. I thought it would give us a start.
Yeah, that'll be excellent. And I just wish you know, you had the generator, you know, and well, at least if that's why I said about, you know, the bench or the screw jacks. I thought if we can pick up that wood cutting bench, whatever it was, then we can place it down and, you know,
But you
use it
have the
whatnot.
generator yet?
I have the generator and 2 cable reels. But
I think
yeah,
those
not.
cutting saws are like 5,000.
Oh, I've been yeah. I honestly feel it. Like I'm looking on the DayZ Discord. I don't know if they're deleting people's posts who are complaining about the issues of the DDoS exits because I'm finding very little in the last few days. Let me just do a search for the word DDoS and see how many hits you get because you should have had several thousand by now. 412, so they're still certainly there. Yeah.
Fuck.
Sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I do not understand.
I accidentally placed the flag kit and it just literally built the whole thing. But it's 30 from
wait a
the
minute.
outside of the steps. But
So put me through. So wait a minute. You've put the flag kit down,
yeah, I was
and it's built
thinking
the
that
entire
earlier.
thing.
I didn't know if it was
Oh,
gonna be
sorry.
like
Right.
that.
Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Good then. Apologies.
Got 32 stones though. You
We
can
could
make
make a
a
stone
grill.
oven. Yeah, we could make a stone
Yeah.
oven.
Hell yeah.
Right. Now, if you
Just
built
said.
it 30 meters away from the entrance, that should be absolutely fine for what we need.
From the stairs, yeah. That
Yeah.
entrance.
Yes. Right. Can I remind myself now? Right.
I am streaming.
Yeah. No problem. No worries.
You want-
Trying to think. Didn't we?
We can move it though.
Oh no. It's fine.
I need
If
to.
it's 30
I
meters,
don't know.
that should be sufficient. I'm
Just
just
trying to place the thing and just place the thing. Actually, like place the whole thing built.
going to see if I can make that video showing the design they had at the front small enough that I can send it to you on Discord. Let me see if I can do something about it. Right, how do I edit? Continue edits.
Yeah. See if you can just send it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, so right, okay. But if I was to cut it from there, trim.
Or if you want to just take a screenshot of the front steps of the entryway.
You need to see it from different angles, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not what you because of the amount of foliage and stuff inside the cave. You can't actually get the like it all in one photo, or even in a few. To be fair, right, I've got a 20 seconds, 21 seconds now. Right. So how do I? Let's go. An edited clips. 25th to 27th. Not you. Easy. Right. Yes, I'm finished. Right, rendering. How can that still be 600 meg? That's fucking... No, it's not. It's 17 megabytes, so it's still too large to send to you. I'm gonna try anyway. Fuck it. Discard. Touch. Still too big to send via Discord. How else can I send you? I think can you do it by Steam?
I don't know, that's a good question.
Message. Attach. It only allows you to attach images. It doesn't allow you to attach videos.
Oh, thinking.
I'll just try it anyway.
We can drink from it earlier. But the thing is, we only get 40 meters each way of the flagpole. It's bogus. Straight bogus. We might try to build another one to get all this to work with. Oh.
Cross your fingers. It looks like it's uploading. Oh, I think it worked. I think it worked, yeah. So you check your Steam messages, so your actual Steam messages, and I was able to send you that 17 meg clip. Good, at least we've got a potential little workaround there.
Well, that's dirty. So they can just shoot people trying to crawl in.
Well, yeah, so that ground floor bit, well, I'm pretty sure, and I need to actually be inside the cave to check it, but I'm pretty sure that that single wall they've got blocking off that ground floor bit there, you can actually crawl through to that. But obviously that wall will block him being able to actually get in. I don't know if not having that wall down there will allow someone to get inside into the cave and then be able to somehow get up onto the platform our base will be on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, I'd assume with how DayZ can work in terms of just constantly jumping up the wall and seemingly get higher every time, it might be possible. But we can just wall off that other side at the same time to stop that being the case.
Oh yeah, this is a sick cave.
Well, yeah, can you see how they basically use like what the best way I can describe is they've used like
definitely far enough for that, but
good.
It goes so like, you know, that far handle or railing of the stairs. Goes like 2-3 meters past that is where
Excellent.
the
Yeah, that's perfect.
30-meter mark is.
Yeah, because my concern was is like if we need to build that bit out that sticks out to have the garage door as like the front entrance, how much of that wall or fence actually needs to be within the flag radius for it to get the flag symbol? Do you know what I mean? So if you've done it, so you've got a few extra meters, that should be perfect then. I say I've got boxes of nails and everything for you. I've got actually everything that you'll need to say you have to spend the money, but I cannot. I don't know what else I can try.
I don't think I have nails.
Yeah. What done me, sorry. You know what I'm going to try? I'm going to turn my VPN on and then see if I get different results. Just for argument's sake. That should actually make the ping worse, you know what I mean? But just on the idea of that, obviously I can't see the servers I'd normally only be able to see with, unless I had my VPN off.
Yeah.
If I try it. I was looking forward to building as well. Steam is offline and not running, servers not available. So, did I need to close the game down? No. Reopen it. Blood. Guts. No. Still doesn't find it. It finds other ones that have blood in it, but still doesn't find the one I'm looking for.
How do you have it spelled?
Yeah, just blood in the usual spelling. double O D. Sorry. I promise I'm using the. Sorry, 1 second. Let me get it.
Blood, guts.
Yeah. I've tried that. Yeah, I've tried. If I search for blood, I find quite a few servers, but don't find that one. If I search for blood, guts without a space, I don't find any.
Try putting a space in there between comma and guts. You tried that?
I'll try that. Yeah. 1 second. Blood, guts.
Space.
Right, he's doing the search at the moment. Oh, come on, man.
You don't have.
Go on, what's up?
You wouldn't have your map name it on something else, would you?
No. I've checked my filters a few times now just to make sure there's nothing set on to restrict any results. Whatnot. I've always assumed that the launcher won't show you servers that are at such a high ping. You know that are like such high ping, it's not worth playing on, etc. And I'm just wondering whether, because of these attacks that are happening at the moment, if the ping on the servers has gone up sufficient like that, it's not finding servers because the ping on them, in comparison to where I am, is much higher than it normally is. But that all being said, there's been weeks where I've not been able to find JI on my favourites on the normal launcher, even though it's been up and available all the time. And there's been weeks where it has been there. So, and this is well before like the last week of issues. So, but yeah, no, I mean it's just nearly finished the searching the servers now. I'm just waiting for it to do the last few hundred. Yeah, so it's done 9,714 servers. just searching for, for blood, comma, space, guts, it hasn't found any. If I change that now just to blood, for instance, and then find 195 servers, of which, like, over half of them are saying they're full, and their pings are all showing like under 30 ms, which isn't the case. I'm just trying to see if I can find any servers that have the name US. In fact, let's do that now, actually, US. Because the US servers...
Something wrong.
Yeah. Well, it... only 92 milliseconds. That could actually be right, if it's on the way western side of Russia, to be fair. That could be right. But I'm just trying to find it. If, like, what's a well-known American server? I'm trying to think now. The V++ would be a good example, wouldn't it? Thinking of that. So yeah, V++ servers, they're showing as 154 and 141 ms when I search for them in my favourites. If I search for them in the actual community server browser, though, do I actually find them? No, I don't. So I can see them in my favourites list, but I can't see them when I actually search for them under
What's
the
up,
community
Cody? We
tab.
just
How does that
building this
make sense?
base. Trying to.
I have to give you moral support if I build the base, aren't I?
I'm gonna have to run straight or get some nails.
Yeah, well, the nails are like 15k each. A box of nails is 15k.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to make the flagpole kit, did you only have to literally combine 3 sticks with a piece of oak?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's made the full flagpole kit. Is there any sort of thing on the flagpole that tells you like how many flagpoles you can put down? I think you mentioned before there was there a limit or something like that?
No, it's like old school, just like lower flag and.
So
You think restarting your modem would work?
Well, because I can connect to the
Connected to the other
JI one.
servers,
Yeah,
the JI
I mean, I've
one.
connected to B++.
Yeah.
So, one of the B++ ones, and JR, and also a random one. All through the. Let me get this right now. I'm not giving you misinformation. So I've been able to connect to any I've tried through the DZSA launcher. That obviously show as online. So the only one that doesn't show online for me is obviously the one I need to get into. And then from the normal
What's up,
launcher,
big?
I've been able to connect to B++
How's it going, man?
and what's the fucking other one? Well, I was able to log into my own server admittedly. And then, yeah, as I say, it's not a NAT issue because I wouldn't be able to see, other ones that I can see absolutely fine through the DZSA launcher. Just don't know what. I mean, it's showing me 24 players are online now, so it's updating. Like the actual number of players is updating. It's just saying offline next to it, which means when I try to connect, I'll try again. But...
Check this out. This is the daily reward spin. So this is what I got to spin from. I basically got all that.
I'll try this one more time. If it doesn't, I'll restart my modem.
You have to wait days. So this is day 1, day 2, 3. They got Pokemon shit in here too. Damn.
Thinking how many walls will you actually need to build there to secure it? There'll be 1, 2. Then the base of the bit that sticks out, so 3, 4, 5, 6, the bits around that, and then 7 for the other side. So you'd need enough planks for 7, for 7 of them. Right, I'm going to disconnect. I'll turn my modem off. So I'll be back in a few minutes if it goes to plan as such.
Sounds good. Yeah. They give it a try this point. Yeah, dude. I don't really. They do. I think they do Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't really. Never got into either one of them too much. So, but some people on the servers go crazy for them and ask for them. Like I think Dark likes the Pokemon shit. This server is crazy. It's got like Lambos and Hellcats, Audis, fucking Bugattis, fucking bunch of just fucking crazy cars. Might have to run the trader here in a bit, so see. But that Dayz armor server should be up. Running on it this morning. Found some decent shit, but I saw like red smoke at this military thing that I was going to. So I thought it was actual person. I ran in there, saw some zombies around, just snuck in, trying to find the person. And then I like got in, and I'm getting gas. Like it's like what the fuck? Yeah, empty cave. Empty cave at the moment. I got most of the shit on me right here, but it's a dope server. I'll believe it when I see it on it. Probably going to take a nap. Good night. Sleep tight. Sleep tight. We'll probably be jumping on zombies once we get this built, so won't be on too much longer anyways. But yeah, check out that Rot Dayz server. Fucking head to that military area. Let me know when you're on, I'll fucking join up. Oh, some footsteps. Bigs aren't sleeping right now. You know he's taking a good nap. Yeah, we're trying to get in, build this up so we can go play. Boom, crash. See what this is. No fucking lights on the tree though, huh? Crazy. Ooh, quickness speed. Aw, damn. Put over here by this box. Oh, what the fuck? Actually place in front. Oh yeah.
Right, I've restarted it, so let's see if there's any good news.
Right on. Just getting myself comfortable. Got my sleeping bag laid out.
Good.
Got a bunch of rock stuff.
Let's have a fingers crossed. Oh, right, okay. Fortunately, it still shows offline in the DEERISLE launcher. I'll start connecting to it just in case it's any difference. Whilst that's doing that, I'll tell the other launcher to search for it. Is there any difference between how many planks you get from a log? Saying that, you've not got a saw, have you? They're on me.
What's that?
Sorry, I was
You
thinking
do or
then
you don't have a saw?
so no, I do have two saws on me. I was thinking you don't have one, do you? I need to give you my ones.
Saws and nails. We might just run another thing. You know, here shortly. I'll give you a little bit more.
Do you have do you have enough casses?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I can try to sell this one gun on me that I got from.
Well, the gun I got.
That wouldn't sell at trader
This is the
though.
problem, yeah. I think the gun that I spawned in with, or got given as I logged in, so to speak, is one that can't be, it definitely can't be sold at the normal weapons trader anyway. And that trophy, that's something that also can only be sold at, I think I don't know if it's called the black market or if it's at the one in the trader at the PvPs or whatever you want to call it, but the trophy can only be sold there, and I assume this sniper we've got can only be sold there as well. Right, so it's failed the same way on the DZSA launch. I'm just trying the normal launch now, if it'll actually load for me. Find the direct connect again. Right, it still hasn't done anything. I've got one more thing I can try, which is basically just beating out, making sure all the mods for that server that I show loaded on the DZSA launcher are loaded in the normal launcher, and then I'll try doing a direct connect again. So bear with me a second while I get that configured that way. Unload. Oh yeah, and just to confirm, I've just seen now on the list they do have VPP admin tools on the server, so they will be able to teleport in to check bases they can't do from the sky, or you know, just do whatever they need to, I suppose. And yeah, it was okay, pal.
Yeah.
Good, good. Okay. I'm just going through the.
I been liking the server has helis and like there's stuff that it doesn't.
Yeah, and
Other
it
server doesn't.
have it has Red Falcon watercraft mod as well, you know, for the jet skis. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I literally don't have enough money for a cold lock or nails. I think I
Right.
just fucking the wait.
Yeah, sorry, man. As I say, but I'm just gonna.
All good.
I'm still adding these. You know,
No problem.
choosing the ones to load a lot. I did tell it to
We can
save.
just
I did this
secure it
earlier, but
and then go play zombies or something.
yeah, yeah, but potentially. I'll
Up to
just
you.
try this one more thing now, because I definitely want to make sure I've not left no stone unturned. Care packages is not on the list. Was that already loaded? Care packages. Actually, earlier when I did the same thing before, obviously, you know, we started the route and whatnot, I literally saved the the mod loadout that I had just to save me have to do it again, and it hasn't saved it, so God knows. Much stuff.
Fuck bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on tonight. Fast travel. Flip. BBP.
The hell, he's next to us too.
Ooh.
Near
Well,
us.
this is the thing I was thinking before, right? I haven't seen, and I'm not saying there isn't, but I haven't seen yet anything to say they have no fly zones. In which case, people could fly over to certain places, i.e., the temple or Arctica, and literally be waiting on the aircraft carrier for someone to turn up with their keycard, so they can just take it off and reuse it themselves.
Oh, breaks it up.
Yeah. Right. So let's call this BGG. What's the name? There's the digits.
Dude says he doesn't hear the game volume.
He doesn't hear the game volume, you say?
Yeah, he's in the game. He's bitching about.
Right, across everything right now. I am. It doesn't look like anything's happening, but I'm just going to give it a few seconds just in case. Not doing anything, man, sorry.
We have a flag up, so do you want me to just log out with how much? Might
Yeah.
lose a bunch of the rock, but we could go.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Again, sorry, man, I don't know. I mean,
Well, I was there the
yeah.
other night too, so I
It's just
know.
like there's so many servers that are showing they're full at the moment. You know what? You know where they show us full but don't have a queue. You know what I mean? Of words where it looks like, they've got like fake players on them or whatnot. I can't believe that there's like several thousand servers that have all full right now, based on the wide issues they're having, and obviously the issues I seem to be having being able to connect and see servers. So I think they are still having issues with that. But yeah, fingers
Just
crossed for
tech.
tomorrow. I mean, admittedly,
Yes.
I've not even tried earlier today when it would have been like quiet, so maybe with less people trying to connect to it. Maybe I try that in the morning and see if I can actually see it. And then again, if it doesn't work, then tomorrow night, then we've got a better idea of what's causing it. But right, I'll get my Xbox on now. Then I'll send you a party chat invite in a few minutes. All right, speak to you shortly.
Now that's sick. You can just pick it up. Mmm. Dash that. Alright, well.